a tycoon. I've been running up a check.
Yeah, Illy. Hey, I'm setting the tone for all of the clones who swear they can do what I do. I run up a check and now niggas is checking the stats on the shoes that I use. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. I put the work in and that shit is working, I swear you can see the result. This shit is alchemy, first they was doubting me, now niggas follow the code. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. These rappers be thirsty for clout, speak on my name and I'm in, I'm out.
I can already tell I'm coming for a feature.
Bullshit, a fat ass. That shit come. You got a whole vibe.
As he fades.
As I was just about to say, as I fade away.
Fades out. I fuck with that. Like that's like a very spiritual healing music. I like that. I actually got a song along those lines called Motherland that I dropped on a EP like I say about like 7 years back.
Let's go. Aichelle with the Fade Away record. All 414 all. We in here.
Yo, 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 mic check. You're now locked and loaded, ready to get busy on the All 414 All podcast. I am your host, the 414 Tycoon, aka the Genghis Khan of rap, Illy. And joining me as co-host is my lyrical brethren, the verbal executionist and hood certified street team Hectic. We've officially passed the 20th episode goalpost.
Let's go. I can't waste the
So joining us for the 21st episode, we'd like to introduce a very special guest to our audience and musical peers, Aichelle, the greatest music administrator on this side of heaven.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone.
These episodes are brought to you out of the Third Ward Studios, owned by Lethal of Knack Music. And last but never least, we got SG Films behind the lens. So without further delay, let's start it up and get these 414 hip-hop topics making noise. Heck, what we kicking off with for today?
Man, we got somebody in the building that was the person who helped me officially have my very first fully registered, legally, like all, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? I get my coins for it. And she was the first one to ever help me do that. She did it properly. And she not only helped me through it, she educated me every step of the way. We got Aichelle in the building. How are you feeling?
I am doing well. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy that you're here because there's a lot. I take a lot of pride in saying shit sometimes that I know is a fact, like things that I know are factually there. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when I talk about this, I can only talk about what I remember I had learned about it.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to be here, I'm excited because you know what's going on. So you can tell them to shut the fuck up. You can say whatever you want to all these people. Now we want the people listening to learn though, you know, but
Big facts.
But when you resist the proper way to do things, you know, it's not really an end in sight for that. So
Right.
we're super geeked to have you on here.
I'm happy to be here.
That's what's up. Go ahead, you guys. Okay.
First and foremost, I'm fucking with the glasses. All right.
Thank you.
The bling is
Thank
is
you.
blinging. All right. The creativity. And then you just poked right through the
Oh,
glass.
yeah, I had to do that because
Try.
people ask, do you have lenses? No, I don't. That's part of my brand.
That's what's up. All right. So
She can still see through y'all. Looking.
Still.
so first thing I wanted to ask, you are an administrator for creatives, helping music creatives protect their intellectual rights and collect royalties. What does that mean for the average person walking around?
So that means if you released an album, EP, mixtape, single, or anything like that, I show you how to own everything from your name to the music, to the lyrics, to how to get the money on multiple different platforms. Because what music creatives don't know is the first 30 seconds your music is heard, there's 9, 10, 1,100 different royalties you automatically generate from your music being heard.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even know that. Like,
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm happy to hear because, you know, you asked me 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, I would tell you I just, you know, you upload that shit on DistroKid and there you go. You know, whatever you get off of that. And then they have their own bank. Like you go on there and they have their little bank on the site where you go check the money or whatever.
mm-hmm.
But then you hear about these people who are doing it correctly and they're getting checks mailed to them every 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're like, I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so
No, big facts. And I'm a businessman. So on my side of things, I always think of, you know, I think of the money. Whenever I do anything,
As you should.
I think of the money. Like, and music I've been doing music before I was an official, like, businessman. You know, I always like sold shit and, you know, always was a hustler, but I never put the two together, you know? So, and I feel like to be, I guess, as seasoned of an artist as I am, lyrically, and just, you know, I've taught people how to write music and everything that entails, but I've never, I guess, dove into the business side of music as deep as I could have. Like he said, like, you know, I just got down to the basics. Okay, this is, you know, the distribution platform. Check whatever they say your streams are, you know, and just, I've always just let it accrue.
yeah, you got to hop on his ass because all his shit is original.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a YouTube beat, you know, stealer.
Oh, I'm here.
Like he out here get on his ass, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here. We
And
gonna
I've been
get all the
telling him,
questions.
like you got the proper music set up to be paid the most.
Yeah.
You got the most opportunity to get the most out of it.
Yeah, no, and I'm already knowing this is, you know, I consider myself an evil genius, so you know,
all part of your plan.
it's all part of my evil plan.
Yeah,
nigga.
You trying to get a free
you on the team.
consultation? That's what you're doing here.
You know,
Ain't no free consultation. You know, you're hired already. You just don't know it. I got the money in my back.
I ain't even think about the free consultation. That's crazy.
No, but
It is
So-
a difference though, because like me, I'm a YouTube. I fucking go on YouTube. I'm like, because I don't be having the money to give $300-$400 for the record or whatever the fuck we doing this. So I go search my shit. I find and I know you hate that. I know you do. I know you. That's why I'm trying not to look at her and shit. Like, yeah, you know.
So, dude, I noticed you turned your head.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, I don't even like
So
saying, but
dumb.
I do. You know, I gotta be honest and truthful. I do a lot of that. So seeing him and all his original music and all that, I'm like, yeah, there's definitely a whole avenue right there that you can open up.
But it's always, as an artist, you got to work with what you got
What you got,
available,
yeah.
the resources you got available to you. So like, I never knock artists for doing what they can with what they got. You know,
I
'cause
do.
That's I mean, to each their own. You know, and I'm pretty sure, and I only say that because like I have another business outside of music, and when I started that business, I had to do the same thing. I had to work with what I had until I got the location that I'm at now, and people see like oh snap, like Illy's on a grand scale now. Like you can ask them. Before I got the building I'm at now, I was like tinting windows out of a broke down car wash bay. There was like a hole in the wall, but like I was still, I related to the music. I was putting out some of the best music or putting out some of the best window tints in the city. I do about like 8 to 10 cars a day just by myself. So like I was working with what I had, and then I built that up, and then, I found the right people who could, make sure I had the LLC, like legal. And then, I ended up finding accountants, and just the whole team for that came together, and I used that business I built off of my my music business plan. So like now I know that if I could do it, with that business,
built a whole separate business off of the original plan for your
my
music business.
Yeah, which is crazy. But I did that because I needed a revenue stream to fund the music. You know what I'm saying?
Did you?
Yeah. So, and at the time I didn't have any. I didn't know the right people. It was just, so I was like, well, how do I get the money without asking people for money? So, and that's how that all came about. And here we are today, all for our podcast, sitting next to you, but another question I got, before we get into the interview portion, give us a couple of your favorite accomplishments from 2025.
Still being alive. That's the greatest one. The second one is I am in my second year of being a professional member of the Recording Academy. And I feel like my most greatest one is I have been live streaming on TikTok for the past 6 months, educating music creatives. Started in July, it was every day, and now I do it Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesdays and Thursday is from 7 p.m. Central Standard Time until, and then Saturdays it starts at 12. And I say until because a lot of music creatives don't know, and when they come in the room, it's like, wait, what? I'm supposed to do what?
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my. I've done a lot of other things, but those are the two ones that I'm like really.
So as far as the Recording Academy, what's that entail?
I am able to submit music for Grammy considerations. I am able to assist with music creatives, understanding the process of what it takes to submit music for Grammys, music videos, to become a member of the actual Recording Academy. I sit on the education committee of the Recording Academy. So I have a lot of things I'm going to be rolling out in the coming months when it comes to.
So when they do the Grammy stuff, anybody can submit to the Grammys?
Yeah.
As long as you know the process?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like if music creatives that want to win a Grammy, if you actually knew what it took to win a Grammy, you will probably be more strategic with the music that you release.
Okay. There's a system to it.
Right.
See, I didn't know that. I thought it was just pick the most famous, most heard. That's what I would think. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. When I was on the outside, I thought that too. But then when you get in, it's like, oh, that's what it. Oh.
Has any relatively unknown person ever won a Grammy?
Yeah, there's several of them.
Okay. I'm just asking because, just
there's a lot of them. Once you understand the process and how it works, you just play the game.
No, right. Last question. Just because I'm one of those people who'd be like, fuck the Grammys, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously winning one seems out of sight, you know what I mean? So I've tried to. It's not
out of sight. You just got to play the game. You just got to know how to do it.
No, right.
Most people don't submit for it. Everybody want to win a Grammy, but they don't know how to actually submit, when to submit. They don't know that they can become a member. And once you become a member, you understand how things work. It wasn't a lot of African American and people of color in the Grammys previous to now. So,
and that's because of like the committees they all set up for it now?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. But my last question was, what is the benefit of winning a Grammy? I'm just asking.
That's my question too.
Oh, okay. That's one.
I mean, you can win a Grammy. That mean more people. You can say Grammy nominated. This is
It's a
Grammy
title. Yeah, it's a title.
Grammy.
Yeah.
That's about all it is.
Little
But
bit of
it's been
accolades.
it's your accolade. It's what people. It's like a pat on the back from the people, from your peers.
Right.
Okay.
It'd be like if with my bodybuilding shit, if I like got my pro card, I could be like IFBB pro bodybuilder. And that,
Grammy nominated.
Yeah.
Grammy award winning. That's just pretty much what, and it's the when we growing up, we hear people talk about, I gotta win a Grammy.
Yeah.
So then as a music artist, you want to win a Grammy because that's what people talked about all the time. But when you actually understand it, it's just like, oh.
And I'd imagine as like if you actually did win a Grammy and shit like that, like that's gonna open up doors as far as like venues.
Yeah,
reaching
because
out to you
you're
first
Grammy
as
award
opposed to some,
that's just,
Joe
That's like
Schmo.
winning a gold medal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I mean, the reason I say that if you're an Olympic gold medal winner, you would have endorsements and advertising money and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
It would.
So that's
it
something
would be the
Grammys
same.
would kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
more opportunity.
we would hope that it would do that.
And the only reason I'm asking is because it would seem to me from the outside looking in that it's just the rich people already that are already on point. They don't need endorsements or any accolades to win the Grammy that are, the most part, argue about winning a Grammy.
No, they are everyday musicians. They like hardcore musicians that have been spending the largest majority of their life trying to like. It's really wild to me that some of our legendary acts don't have a Grammy. A lot of them don't have a Grammy.
See what I'm saying? That's crazy.
But then that goes, you have to think about it. Back in the days, we weren't there.
Yeah,
we as in people of color,
they weren't even.
We weren't in there. So of course they're not going to win because
it
wasn't built for us.
Right. Interesting.
All right. No, that's what it is. It's very interesting.
So give us a bit of your origin story. Like I just this year today, ever since
2
he
minutes
said
ago.
I can't get that out of my head. But just recently, within like the last month or two, is when I came across your content, and it was through him. So, for me, it was like you came out of nowhere, and I was like, I didn't even know we had people like this in the city.
I also felt that way when I heard him finally met her and like got to do the business. I'm like, shit, whoever you are, you're a blessing, bro.
Yeah, so give us a bit of your origin story.
Well, I am Wisconsin born and raised. I am a music artist first before I do anything. I went to college, got a degree. They was like, hey, find your niche. And I was like, everybody was like, oh, I'm going to do rock, pop, soul. And I was like, I'm going to do business because in the hood, they're not going to tell you about the business of music. And I was so excited when I got my bachelor's degree in music administration. And I came back to Milwaukee and I was like, hey, you guys need to do this. And everybody was like, we don't care nothing about that.
Damn.
We don't care nothing about that. We just trying to get this music out here. And I had to figure out how was I going to get music artists to understand that you're only getting pennies and nickels because 1, you're not doing the work. 2, you don't even know the work that you're supposed to be doing. And 3, I really hate to shake up your life, but I got to shake up your life because, the things that you were doing before, it's not working. So then I've, been out here, north side, south side, east side, west side, all the sides, like preaching the gospel of the music administration.
That's what's up.
So you're actually, I see, that's something I didn't know. I thought you just did this and learned it, but you actually went to school for it.
Yeah. I grew up in a musically inclined family. I had uncles that toured and they was like, hey, you gonna learn the business. I just wanted to be a songwriter and write for country music.
Right.
That's all I wanted to do. But then when I started studying and I was like, wait, so this why artists be broke?
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
See, and that's one of the biggest things too. Like as an artist, it takes a certain level of, I guess, like literacy, and you got to be willing to study and shit like that, and hours put in on the, business side of the music. And when you're growing up in an area like Milwaukee, South Side, North Side, there's a lot of like survival mentality going on. So that's why I feel like a lot of artists they're like, I'm not even trying to worry about all that. I'll fucking think about that once I get this first song to fucking hit, you know, as opposed to like if they just stopped for a moment and thought like, well, you know, I can make 1,000 off this song, and if I'm putting out like fucking 1,000 songs and I make 1,000 on each one of them, bam, you got your million, you know. So it's, you know, it's different perspectives, you know, because that's one perspective I had to change in my thinking, you know. Like I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna make it big one day, you know. And I'm like, all right, well, if I fucking start a business and I'm making sure I'm getting like small portions but regularly, I'm gonna end up rich in no time, you know. Like, and
Yep.
you know,
So for me, I personally went through the phase of the big lump sum fantasy. You know what I mean? Like that was I had that fantasy in my mind for the longest time. Like I just got to keep going. And then after a while, I'm just like, man, like I don't understand what the fuck I'm doing wrong, but I'm not making nothing off this shit. Like I'm just stuck. Like there's nothing, there's no, you know. And then you would think like, oh, if you get your song on the radio or people are playing it on their internet radio or anything, you're just like, yeah, I'm doing something. And then you're not really doing shit if it's not properly set up. So that fantasy is probably what a lot of people seen in their mind. Like to this day, you know, to this day.
No, it's for real.
to this day.
You know, like,
It's for real, because the thing of it is a lot of us are stuck in survival mode.
Yeah.
And when we in survival mode, the thing that we pull or we gravitate to is how to get out. If I'm dropping these songs and I can become a millionaire or I can go viral overnight, I'm gonna keep dropping these songs. One of these songs is gonna hit.
Yeah.
And then once you take a step back and you realize like, I am alive, I survived. Now it's time. I've been doing music. Artists been doing music since 2020 and haven't made a dime, but they don't quit. You still keep going. You spend thousands of dollars, but you don't quit. You still keep going, because that one day is what's keeping you there. And then you have somebody like me come along and like shake stuff up.
It's the carrot in the front of the donkey, you know, that's leading the mule. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'd equate it, you know, like
that's what it is.
The visual picture of it. Like
no, it is. I'm trying to tell you, I am 100% victim of that.
No, likewise. Yeah.
Like I didn't know. BU, when he told me about her, BU was like, hey, let's, you know, she gonna make sure we get everything properly. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then when we went through the process and she had me signing up to all the shit I'm supposed to be doing, bro, I'm like, you know, I'm thinking she gonna stop at 1 or 2, maybe 3. I'm like, next, she's like, okay. And then next, I'm like, oh shit. And then next, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm missing like 12 venues or avenues of income you could be, you know, signing up for, bro. I still got the notes in my house too. It's a list, bro. Like she said right away, first 30 seconds, there's 10, 15, 20 things you could be, they could be clocking you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're gonna go into this next portion. You want to go straight into the songs?
Yeah, we'll do the songs. We pick some songs, you know, since we got you on the show, we don't have or we're gonna do just some records that I'm gonna start with the throwback. This is a song that I super love by Sonic. It's featuring New Money and Pizzle. And I don't know where Pizzle been, but when I remembered this song, I was like, Pizzle's a fucking beast. We need to figure out what Pizzle been doing.
Man.
But this is called Loyalty, and it's Sonic featuring New Money and Pizzle. Let's check it out.
What is loyalty?
I love this song so much, bro.
Shit. Loyalty is a word
That's one of my
best
favorite
defined by
hometown
the
records
people
ever.
around you. But when you floating off course, they take time to ground you. Despite the grounding, these people will never down you. Just do everything to help you up. That's when loyalty found you. New Money, holla at
Yeah. Like, all I've ever wanted to do was live it. Ball and travel the world without shifting my pivot. Willing to die for the niggas who'd rather see me dead. Disguised as guys that are riding, that's how you niggas play it. Damn, I should've seen you wasn't loyal, nigga. Thank God I had a stash and went and got that lawyer, nigga. Cause you was trying to eat off my plate. Those traits of a snake, the type of niggas I hate, we don't relate. so I stay humble and hungry, my nigga. Take it and run with it, fams, just don't fumble, my nigga. Interrogations come, just don't crumble on niggas. I don't understand, you took the stand on one of your niggas.
I wonder if the price of fame costs more than my niggas. I wonder how far this loyalty gets. When you're chasing millions, man, they swear they never see. But when you get the millions, man, they say they I wonder if the price of fame costs more than my niggas. I wonder how far this loyalty gets. All I want is loyalty, just loyalty. All I need is loyalty, just loyalty.
We come from a city of struggle, so we hustle while keeping up with them people that love them. Taking aim at them busters, sitting back hating for nothing, yelling fuck them. We ain't concerned with them, we looking up. And it's niggas that claim to be down, but rush you for them haters will. Playing the field to your position can make them a meal. They play your friend till you making it, then they shake the bridge. Fuck the friendly, I see the envy and you fakers for real. Listen, how you gonna compete when you can't keep up, nigga? When you looking at defeat, all you wanna do is run, nigga. But you thinking of the sweet cheddar with a good, put it up and you can shut up my team and never let up. You ain't gonna wanna test the boy, cause you gon' learn, nigga. Only take a second before I burn, niggas. Cause I'm going for what's in store for me. Fuck buying, I'm 5 fingers swiping. If they don't come for me, I ain't looking for labels. They require too much trust for me. I don't trust a damn soul, but them niggas that wrong with
I wonder if the price of fame costs more than my niggas. I wonder how far this loyalty gets. When you're chasing millions, man, they swear they never see.
Every time you play a Sonic record for me, I get so like mad because the first time I heard him rap, it sounds nothing like the stuff that you played for me. I was like, you know, I was looking for a feature for a song, and somebody was like, "Oh, this dude Sonic he'd be perfect. He raps fast as a bitch." And I'm like, "Cool, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I need somebody to twist on this." They played like his verse for me, and I'm like, "No." That's not the guy I'm looking for.
That's crazy because
Sonic, everything you've played for me has been fucking flawless.
Man, shout out to Sonic. New Money is like one of the most probably, to me, bro, New Money is probably one of the most slept on artists that has ever blessed the city of Milwaukee, fam. Like,
I love the storytelling in that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and when you put Sonic, I think is more on that more than New Money would be. Because New Money made a lot of like, New Money was like, I hate putting names on it, but you remember when Kurt Cobain's came out? New Money was doing that type of music before that. And he was like at Smash at Uptown or doing that shit, blessing us. And we're like, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And like that whole wave made it to the industry and did its thing. And then New Money was just like I said, bro, probably the most slept on ever. Shout out to Sonic and New Money, bro. They my brothers, bro. I got nothing but love for them. And then Pizzle, bro, I didn't even get to his verse, man, because it was at the end, but I don't know. You ever listen to Pizzle like that?
I haven't listened to him for a while, but he's a good artist. Yeah,
he's an animal, bro.
Yeah,
he's an animal for no bullshit.
We got some really talented artists.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like the talent here just is, it just bleeds talent, bro. I just can't even put words on it, bro. Like
that's what we here for.
And they had a group and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that when I met them, they were all separate and shit. And then when they did this song, he was like, "Yeah, you know, we all used to be in a group and shit." And I'm like, dog, y'all went crazy together. Shout out to them though, man. My second, not really my second pick, but it is a pick that came out amongst us all or whatever. Spades and Big Frank just dropped WAP. This literally just dropped and I heard it. The beat on here is fucking crazy, fam. Let's check this shit out though. WAP. This is Spades featuring 414 Big Frank. That beat's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, Spades and Big Frank, ice pack your bitches' heads. Old brother, y'all came for service zippers out of grandma's house. Where I go, babies pulling titties on the cameras out. While she doing dance for them fans. Yeah, I'm a walking mama, everything I do, bitch, I'm clip farming. I ain't with tigers and gorillas, bitch, I'm Noah's Ark. Bitch, I'm brilliant, I keep the iron close, call me Tony Scott. Loose screws up in your rocks and got you falling out. Balls in them balls, better call them out. Whoa, niggas hoes, bitches fanned out. Up a scoop of perk titties to get you fanned down. 1, 2, 3, 4, smacking, going ham. All my niggas out the west, get you gone, I'm like man down. Hit the stage, smacking town, got these hoes throwing wham now. Yeah, she walking like she talking, yeah, she walking like she talking. I'm a real fucking player, put that money in. I like the way she walk. You don't stop, yeah, walk. Don't stop, yeah.
to this beat real quick, folks. Spade just send it to you, bro. Go crazy real quick. Go fed. Wake up.
Yeah, big Frank, big traffic switching lanes, hitting stains. I just want the paper, nigga, fuck a fame. Yeah, I was down talking on the player, niggas lame. Little talking to the hoes, nigga, you should be ashamed.
Yeah, fat fin truck when I pull up, bitch, I'm backing in. Always talking down, I ain't got shit, they can't crack 10. Bitch, I'm big Frank, counting Franks, that's a fat bin. Up a new 5 Glock on them, this a fat gin. Tell my niggas spades, and we playing spades, and we in the shade, drinking lemonade in my Cartier. Yeah, them niggas hate each and every day, but I'm out the way. We can play the Clipper type, nigga, get a fade. Yeah, why? Yeah, play my songs in the club when I'm coming in. Hitters in the lot, they hear some shit, they running in. Beat a nigga ass in the club, yeah, we stumping in. Guess she tweaking in the club, yeah, she fiend out. 40 hitters lining, that's the top, knock the beam out. Big Frank, big, yeah, I'm ballin' like Kareem now. Yeah, the guys here, coming shaking for the team now.
This track so gone.
Man, stop playing, nigga.
So hard, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nigga, big Frank, nigga, got my nigga Spades with me. Yeah.
Spades. I need that verse, bro.
Bro, he
Yeah, I need
bullshit.
the verse.
And you supposed to be on the pod. Now you gotta wait till January, fool.
Yeah.
Nah, I got a question.
Yes.
First, is it registered? That's my first question.
No, bullshit, because that sample is a very well-known sample too. So.
That was gonna be my second question. Did y'all get it clear? It's the
See, okay,
I
so
know, like listening to music. Has
now
to be
that
so
brings
crazy
up
for her.
that brings up a topic that wasn't even in the topic list, but maybe you can shed some light on this. I heard that if you recreate the melody or whatever to sound similar but not using the exact, that you don't have to clear the sample. You know what I'm saying? Or like if you change the pitch or something like that, that, you know what I'm saying, that bypasses the whole, like, you got to get the sample cleared and shit like that.
Okay, here's my thing. I don't understand why artists just won't ask for permission to use it. Like, why do you have to try to go around and recreate it, interpolate it, whatever it is? Just ask for permission. And then you do all of this, spend all of the money to record, shoot music videos and all of that, and you're out of money. You're not making money. You're out of money so people can pat you on the back and say, you did a good job. But you're not making money. The engineer made money, the producer made money, the videographer gonna make money. You didn't get nothing but a pat on the back.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I said, like if the song can still make you generate revenue without you having to clear it because you kind of like, you didn't use the exact sample, you kind of changed some things about it and changed it enough. You know what I'm saying? Because like some of these, there's people who have, went and asked for the sample to be cleared and they get a hard no, and the track would have been a cold track.
Do something else.
Nah, that's a little too much time wasted for me as an artist.
This is why I'm saying, why are you sampling in the first place? You should want to be original, create something that is yours, that you've done.
I see that point.
But if you think about it, a lot of the last couple of years, the music has been either sampling popular artists or the 90s.
Yeah.
And a lot of us identify with it because it is nostalgia.
Yeah, the sample.
But if you take it out, what do you have?
Yeah.
You got that beat. That beat is the song was amazing, by the way. The song was amazing.
Yeah,
I do want to know if it's registered. But if you take that out, what do you have?
Yeah.
And for me, as the greatest music administrator to this side of heaven, I'm doing what I do to make sure that you are able to maintain or get money from the music that you create. You spend money. You're a business guy. You're spending money to create this music, but how do you get it back?
Yeah, the recuperation is not there.
Yeah, but I mean,
you're thinking, yeah, this could bring other things, but the reality of it is you're only going to get a pat on the back. That song was good. You're not making money off of that unless you're selling it. And then if they find out that you're selling it,
yeah, but at the same time, you're as an artist, you're not always only hoping to get paid just off of a song. You know what I'm saying? The song is more so like promotion for some of the other avenues of like merch and shit like that you could be doing, or like
how you gonna do merch
shit
off of somebody else, a song that you stole?
I mean, the merch doesn't have to coincide with the song. You know what I'm saying? That's like me showing somebody a song and they're like, dog, you're a dope rapper. Well, I got these illy hoodies and they're like, let me get one of those hoodies to support you.
I could see if you're gonna do something like that. But
and then you gotta hope that the person we're talking about is doing that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But that's I'm gonna say again.
we can't completely say they're not.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's two sides.
I got it. Music artists are not making money from the music that they are releasing right now.
Right.
They are doing music video. They're spending money.
Yeah.
They're spending so much money, but they're not getting it back.
Money. Fuck.
Yeah.
Not
so
getting
much
it back.
on YouTube beats. I look at the camera all serious like, no.
No, I mean, I've done it too, so, yeah.
I haven't. Yeah. The song you heard I produced, I vocally arranged it. It was on me. It might have took me a little bit longer. Yes, it might have took me a little bit longer, but you see the pride, I have pride when I said that because I did that.
Yeah.
No, I definitely get it. I get the aspect of the song is good though, so it's like, damn, what are we supposed to do now? We supposed to just not do nothing with this?
But see, that's where
like, I'm at the any beat can get it,
right, and that's you're thinking with your creative brain, right? But if you take a second back and you be like, man, Mr. Business, I can't make money off of this because y'all didn't clear the sample, and it's not the producer's job to clear it. Well, depends on whatever, but it's the artist whose job to clear it, but. Does that matter to artists now? Because they drop in music so they can get a pat on the back. They want to be seen, heard, and validated. We'll talk about that in a minute.
But also in business, we give away a lot of free shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do deals, and when you lump up how much you gave away percentage to each of these deals, you end up with, 1-2 free things that, you know what I'm saying, spread throughout a certain amount of deals, like a 10% off. A bunch of 10% offs equals to one free. You know what I'm saying? Or like fucking you get a free visor with this tint job. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I gave away for free. So that's how I look at the music.
We talking business. We're not talking about music business. Because if we was talking about music business.
Yeah, well, I treat my music business almost the same as, my regular business. Because like I said, I built my real business off of the business plan that I had for my music. So I'm like, every once in a while, I give away a free pop over a sample or something.
But it got to be every once in a while. You can't.
Yeah, no, it's not all the time. Yeah,
we not going.
No, but
because music artists are giving away free music right now. You're spending money to give away free music.
I have done that for sure. So when my experience with samples and shit was when we did the Southside record, and that was the only time I've ever actually took the process and BU kind of more,
which got cleared, by the way.
No, it got cleared. And we still got sweated by Dog. He hit BU up like, hey, who let you use this song? Like the blah blah blah.
That's another thing.
That's when we found out he didn't even. Own it.
That's another. You see what I'm saying? It's so many different.
Southside. I forgot his fucking name. I can't believe.
It's so many different things.
What is Dog's name?
He thought he owned it and he didn't.
Lil Kiki.
Now I can't believe I forgot his name. Lil Kiki literally hit BU up directly on Instagram and was like, who the fuck told you could use this type shit?
Yeah.
And B was like, what are you talking about, bro? We cleared it with the publishing and all that. Like everything is 100% legit. He was like, hell no. Come to find out, he didn't even own a majority. He didn't have enough to say we couldn't use it.
Right.
That's how it be. That's just crazy.
He needed an Aichelle in his life. He didn't have one.
I mean, hey.
she was playing for the other team.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That was crazy though when he hit me because we hit him up first directly. I think before we even had asked Aichelle type shit. BU had hit him up like, hey, who do we talk to about clearing? We trying to pay homage to you, bro. We not trying to fucking steal your shit. And he came at BU like, who the fuck let you use this, bro? Right. Like, come to find out you ain't even own it. Should have had
a lot of people don't.
Should have had Aichelle on your line.
I'm trying to tell you, a lot of y'all don't own it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to this next video, fam. Now we're gonna go to Illy.
Chip,
this shit
coldest
better be
rapper
registered,
in the game right here. Let's go.
She better be registered, nigga.
Yeah, I'm keeping a mental note.
Real quick before we move on though, she fucking put out a post, bro, with a bunch of people's names.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah. She was like, hey, all y'all have till Monday to hit me up before I go register your shit under my shit.
Register, trademark.
I'll trademark your whole shit, bro. It's be mine. That's crazy. Because it literally you could do that, fam. You could, if you see somebody's shit, all you need is the fucking the audio.
Listen, and I know how to get everything.
Damn.
As I fix my glasses.
All right, let's go. This Illy.
She's like, as I fix my glasses.
This Illy, take everything. Let's go.
Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
is to see. Don't nobody in this industry gon' ham like me. Knocking off, niggas wanna be the rap god, knowing I'm a vicious spitter. Kill it every time I hit the mic, every chance that I get to give it all my ether and smoke like reefer. Phenom me non, I'm a new paragon of what it's like to rap with the new excellence. True as the rhyme since the boo was designed for the lyrically inclined, got the mind of a Spartan. Do it even sound like I could drop the intellect that I had to forget to be one of you eons beyond, run the whole marathon. Before what you think could become what you thought. Hit them with the rhythms so full of venomous toxic, eliminating flakes when I rap supersonic. Flows metabolic, logic, would've wanted to be so semiotic. Gonna take back rap for the hip-hop junkies. I ain't with the monkeys, leading monkeys. Know a couple scholars that are hungry, but nobody wanna rap with the real MCs. I don't give nada, but your whole armada full of shotters. Y'all niggas imposters in the market that was based on wars. Is this obvious that I go the hardest, right? Metaphorically, triple OG, that's me. Easily, taking everything I see. Birth of a legacy. Illy, king of the Southside Millie. Anybody wanna test that fact? Better subcontract, better think about that. Can you afford that? And is you really up for all that? They just hate me cause I'm the one with the crown. I stand for something so they don't want me around. They talking beef, but it's obvious to see. Don't nobody in this industry go ham like me.
Nigga. Y'all know about that shit.
Is it registered?
No, it's not registered.
He said no, it's not registered.
So you have
I didn't even know I was in that video. What the fuck?
have a music video to it.
Yeah.
Do you have a videographer agreement for that music video?
Go ahead, talk to him right there.
Yeah,
get him together.
We got what?
I'm gonna get we gonna get everybody together because technically, if
I'm
he
telling
decide,
everybody,
if SJ, it's SJ, right?
SG.
If FG decide that he wants to take that music video, he didn't like the way that one of the lights hit the car or something. He could say, "Hey, please remove that," and then you just pay money for a video that you can't even.
Yeah, well,
You don't own the intellectual property too.
Yeah,
But I got you.
We keep rolling. Yeah. But you know, that's why we got you here now. You know what I'm saying? You're about to be part of the team.
Hilarious.
That's crazy. Don't even say nothing to SG no more. He gonna be like, hey bro, take all that shit down.
He's like, fuck you say?
All right, this next one we got is Illy Dead Shot. I better not be in this one, bro. I'm gonna teach me how to my visual fucking
it should be agreements, everything.
You got to blur my face, fam. Look at that. This is Dead Shot.
Good music though.
Thank you.
Sorrow on the beat.
Illy. It's one and done every week like I'm dead shot. I put that sauce on Zorro's beats like it's on Red's hot. Can't gun lock, that's when I stop giving a fuck. Like Tupac, it's thug life when I hit 'em up. Niggas hear my tag and know what time it is. If it ain't by the bag, it's sad for that, cause I ain't got the time to give. Same niggas who was hating trying to make amends, cause he don't want his bitch talking about I'm just a friend. Always gotta keep that blicky on me just in case. You slow as fuck if you think I'ma let you set the pace. Famous line from a loser, this ain't a race. Of course it ain't, it's a blog, bitch you last place. First thing I'ma do is put on for the city. Next thing I'ma do is make sure all my niggas with me. Last thing I'ma do is fumble the bag, cause by my life or death, champion gon' get everything I never had. That's on my soul, I ain't letting up or letting go. You let these niggas tell it, I feel off from day to goats. You let him paint the picture, he gon' be the bigger nigga. Throw shade on the gram, but face to face, now they fucks with you. These niggas comical, hit him with that pop and drop. It's one and done every week like I'm dead shot. These niggas comical, if you hear that, he just got his man dropped. That's a double dead shot. I bring these lyrics out, it's over for you niggas. I never touch a brick, but you never touch 6 figures. So who the clown in that scenario? Yeah, that cat rap is cool, but ain't got shit on this original. My physical got me looking like I'm Black Adam. I play just a tip with bitches you can't even fathom. I'm talking baddies who ain't got no daddy issues. They father figures love me cause the money's what I get to. He know I'm incapable of broke nigga shit. Turn myself into a boss, that's some rich nigga shit. Got back up after a loss like it never happened. Guess I don't know when to quit, bitch, that's probably why I'm still rapping. It ain't over till I win until I die. Weezy really showed us that the limit was the sky. Niggas really acting like tomorrow got a guarantee. Said you got the throne, but that's where I gotta disagree.
nigga so cold, bro. That nigga cold. That nigga is cold.
Is it registered?
It's not registered. But that's what he was telling you, like.
I know we good.
You know, fucking,
I got it. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah. You on the team.
Get it together.
Yeah, we gonna get it together. That's pure facts. Because now that I know that someone like you was out here, fucking, oh yeah, we running it up. That's the same when I met SG. I was like, fucking, just doing one video here or there. You know what I'm saying? And once I found out that there was an SG out here, fucking putting out the quality, and then you know what I'm saying, we built a relationship, and I was like, this is the nigga that has to be doing all my visual shit, like any fucking visual shit. This is the guy. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Letho. Fucking, I was like, if I need recording, this is the guy. You know what I'm saying? So, it's same thing with Heck, like building brotherhood.
When I need the greatest motherfucking host of a podcast, I'll talk shit.
No, big facts. Like it's there's when I build, I guess when I find out where people's strengths are, I'm like, all right, fucking, how can I fucking utilize? Utilize, or not only utilize, but like, how can I help them grow?
Me,
you know what I'm saying? Like what can I do to elevate and bring value to them? You know what I'm saying? So it's it's full circle, because same thing at my business. Whenever I find people who have good attributes, I'm like, fucking, your job is treating you like shit. Come work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll fucking take care of you type shit, and it's worked out for me, That's how our business should be. We had this talk, me and Heck on the pod one time, like, a lot of businesses treat their employees like shit, and that's why the economy is the way it is, and then when you get these people who actually value their employees, fucking everything rises from there. So
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Does she got any?
Yeah, you want to just do those two right away?
Or we can do the interview portion and then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I thought the interview was already.
No, this is more rapid fire.
Oh,
yeah,
this one's more just rapid fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's how much we got right there for that.
Okay. So this is a question that I like to open up with in every guest that we've had. So I'm pretty sure you've seen this question already, but I like the different ways people have answered and responded to this question. So first question, who is Aichelle?
The greatest music administrator this side of heaven.
Let's go. I like that. She got that. Yeah. she got that slogan.
Elaborate on that.
She's elaborating.
Well, I am not only a music administrator. I don't just tell you what to do. I don't take your money. Oh, I do take money, but I don't take your money and tell you what to do. I actually walk you through it to make sure that you understand it, because that's where music artists are having quite a bit of trouble, is understanding. They got the creativity. The creativity is there. It's the understanding the business side of it. And people talk over them or don't speak in a language that they can understand. So they spend money with whoever can put them on the top playlist or put them in rooms with celebrities, whether, they got the whole, would you take $500,000 and go to dinner with Jay-Z? Most people wanted to go to dinner with Jay-Z when you could take the $500,000 and make your music career a success that you wanted, and Jay-Z will come and find you. But that's neither here nor there.
I like the way you put that. Yeah. All right. Next question. What value are you able to bring to an independent artist career that they probably aren't aware they currently need?
I showed them how to get the money back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the return on investment lady.
Yeah.
Man, ROI.
Oh, Miss ROI. Let's go.
I'm speaking your language, huh?
Yeah. That's the next EP title, Miss ROI.
For real.
Hey, you know what? Hold on.
Yeah, no, that's a good one, Miss ROI. That's cold.
Hold on.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, that's as soon as you said, I'm like, ooh, ROI.
I'm gonna give you some credits too. I got it.
All right.
It's a necessity, bro. To know how to get recoup is a necessity, bro. Something I have never done it to the, like I told her before we started recording, I've made the most money off my own music, off hoodies. And that's not even have nothing to do with the fucking music. You know what I'm saying?
No, big facts.
Not that it doesn't have
Same as
nothing
me.
to do with the music, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's the most. Like I did the freestyle on Under the Influence, and I had that red and black, and that's when you had bought the first one that I ever dropped, and the quality wasn't even what it is now. And I made the most money ever.
Well, no, when I made the most money, I'm not even I am a music artist. I'm a singer, songwriter, recording artist. I'm all of those different things. However, I make regular royalty checks, and I don't even do music like most people do.
Right.
And my first one was from performing on a college campus, and I registered the performance on my ASCAP, and
you got a check from it.
Mm-hmm.
All the shows I've done, bro.
Right.
Nothing.
You could be registering. You could still
crazy.
register them.
That's actually one reason why I don't do shows anymore. You know, because I'm not getting paid to do the shows from the person who's hosting the show, and I know that I could be getting paid because I did a performance at the Peck Pavilion, and I was, once I heard them talking like, oh, we're about to like get paid for this show through like registration and shit, I'm like, so what the fuck about me? Nobody was gonna inform me on this, you know. So
right.
ever since
Why
then,
would
I'm
they
like,
tell you that?
Yeah, they would have there. They don't give a fuck. This.
Why would they tell you that?
So I just stopped doing. I'm like, all right, well,
I be
y'all
telling,
want me to do some shows? Y'all
I
gonna
be
have to pay
telling
them.
artists it's at least 5 different ways. If the promoter don't pay you, it's at least 5 other ways you can get paid.
Yeah. Next question: when did you first realize this is a need in the hometown music scene that you were able to meet?
Back when a lot of the music, like back in the days, that made me sound so old. A lot of music creatives don't know the business side, and that was my niche. That was the thing that I knew that could get me in the door. And then once you hear me talk, you go, just go. But a lot of people don't know the business. There's a lot of managers, record labels, recording studios. People don't know the business. They just know the giftings that they have of recording, or they know the giftings that they have of signing a lot of artists.
Yeah.
And they got the money to fly them everywhere and do all of that, but they don't have the knowledge. Like you said, they don't outsource for the knowledge.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I guess that I realized early, and that's why I've never been in like a management agreement or anything like that, is because I realized just by seeing other people's failures or, where they came up short, is like, oftentimes the manager doesn't know what they're doing as far as like the legal side of things. The fucking, you get these sketch people who are, oh, we're going to be like your creative directors, or, just, they got all these titles and they're not really doing anything. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to like,
they don't know what to do
for, whatever.
And or you get the record labels that sign you to record deals and they own the publishing, but you don't care because they funding your music videos and flying you to Miami or whatever to do the music videos and got you a nice chain. You don't care.
Yeah, things that aren't putting monetary gains into your bank account, bro.
Right.
They're just spending money. So you see them spending money, you get geeked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God I never went through that.
Yeah.
But I probably would have. So when it came up.
Would you say, like, have you been writing music or, creating music since like mid-high school?
No, I grew up in a musically inclined family, so music was everywhere. Like,
early age.
Yeah. I got uncles that like gangster rap. That's what they called it back in the days. And I got uncles that do conscious rap. Actually, my uncle is a county supervisor here, Dr. James G. White. He owned a couple of buildings. He got his own street.
So, my nigga got a street.
In
I need me one of those.
In the hood.
In Milwaukee. That's crazy.
Next question. Why do you feel it's important for artists to have an admin assistant on their team, whether it be you or someone of your cloth?
So that they can get their money back. And not only so that they can get their money back, but in the history of the music industry, people of color don't make money when it comes to music. They think they do. They feel like they are. We see them with a lot of money, but the real money They don't have it. If you see the music industry, you have Salt and Pepper, Candy Staten, God Bless the Dead, Angie Stone, like all these people. Like, hey, we can get royalties. We supposed to be getting royalties. I'm supposed to have this money for my music. They don't have it because nobody told them that they can get it. And the people that knew, why would I tell you that? I can make more money by you just signing you to this piece of paper, and you don't care because you just want to be the creative. And I'm,
Yeah. Something that always sticks in my mind is that Lifetime movie where they did the TLC story.
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking like, oh, but you got the RAV4 sitting outside. And it was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you got the RAV4, you got your, you live in a nice little spot.
Toyota
and they're like,
RAV4.
where the fuck is the money at? And they're like, well, if you look at all these expenses and they roll it out, and you're like, and they're like, what? But there's not, and then they don't know. So all they could just show you expenses, and you automatically, you're like, oh, okay, so maybe that's where it all goes to. Whole time there's fucking millions and millions and millions of dollars behind that you never even knew. They recuperated. You know what I mean?
And one thing that I saw this on another Instagram reel is I can't remember the lady who was talking about her career. And basically she was saying that your music is your real estate, and the labels don't want to let you know that you own that real estate. You know what I'm saying? So that they can, like you're saying, they
own it
take
in
that money.
Perpetuity. That means forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, the whole situation with Salt and Pepper, it's like they have a 40-year career. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They got a star on the Walk of Fame. Don't own their music.
Mm-hmm.
In perpetuity?
Forever. Right. And then it's not anyways.
So next question. Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
I'm going to the Grammys in 2026. I have books and ebooks and things that I will be sharing. But like I said, I'm the greatest music administrator. So I'm going to still be the greatest music administrator. There's going to be more successful independent music creatives. And when I think of success, I'm not necessarily saying Beyonce, Chris Brown level. I'm saying where the people are able to maintain their music careers. Because if you upload anything on the DSP, you are actually in the music industry. But for me, I'm going to show you ownership. I'm going to show you how to get your money back. I'm also going to show you how you have the ability to negotiate and you have leverage. If you own your name, image, likeness, trademark, copyright, and publishing, because that's what you're going to sign away in any deal that you are going to do in the industry. Once you understand all of that and you know how much it costs and how much you put into it, you now have leverage to negotiate with anybody on anything that they're trying to buy from you. Mm-hmm. So in 2 years, I see myself still being the greatest music administrator this side of heaven.
Facts. She gonna show us how to be wealthy and not just rich.
That part.
Let's go.
Shit, I'll take rich. I ain't even rich. I'm talking shit.
Last question. How can the All 414 All podcast audience find your content?
I am on every streaming platform. I am on every social media that every music creative should be. I am admin for Creatives. That's ADMINFOR Creatives, CREATIVES. And I'm there. Or they can visit MuseSample, www.musesample.com.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Man. And then heck, we'll have all of that on the on the screen.
Yep, I got you. All right, so the moving on, we got the 2 records that she picked, and I'm glad she came with 2 new people, but one of them is Mellow-Tuned that BU had.
Okay,
so she got a different record from him. So shout out to Mellow-Tuned. That's two people who we respect have come on here and put us onto you. So the first one though is Kia Mora. That's how you say it, right? Kia Mora. I feel like I should be able to say that because it sounds almost Spanish. Kia Mora. Look at me. No, but Kia Mora, the introduction, Fine Little Thing is off the album, The Introduction. So let's go.
Say the shit that I like. I'm watching everything
That bass line was so fucking cold. Who is? I can't think of her name now. That she gives me that vibe though. Damn, I hate when I can't think of the name of people.
She's from the city or
no, like an industry. No, I can't even fucking sing it right, huh? Tweet. Damn it, I don't know why I was thinking Tink.
Tink is good too. She
yeah, Tink is that's what I'm saying. Because I was like, but no, Tweet.
Yeah,
that's the vibe she gave me right away when she started singing. I'm like, oh shit, that's what's up. Shout out to Kia Moore. I like that record though. This I would have never knew she was. I would have never knew. I just never.
Yeah, I have to throw some diversity.
No, yeah,
Yeah. We're gonna have to call you back for the next R&B episode.
No, for real, because that was nice. All right, the next one she picked was Mellow Tune. Again, you've been introduced to us twice by two people we highly respect. So, and the first record was super dope. So this is Rose Tinted Lens.
I already fuck with it because it says tinted.
Yeah, I was gonna pick the other one that BU already picked.
The Careless, right? Careless, yeah. All right, let's go. Mellow Tune.
Feeling like I got rose tinted vision the second that I seen your image. I'm blowing kisses from the stage with every sentence written. Said I'm a dog, but told you right from the start. I hope to show you that your boy got more bite than he bought. I'm talking taking action. We either out for days or hired to cop the latest fashion. Late nights and dim classy joints with smoky blasting. Talking next steps to make the next check handsome. Some like moi, she French me while we speak in Spanish. Love is for the locals. My mom was running crazy when I asked you for your socials. I said my name is Mellow, well known but still local. I'ma leave my home, but first I'm bringing change to the postcodes. She like it's nice to meet you. She so polite, body tight, but the mind she keep on to be like the nicest feature. She took me to a favorite spot, I keep the rest a secret. Love is what she on my side, and so I drop the defense. Fast forward, we've been talking for a couple weekends. She hit me up one night like, sorry if I caught you sleeping. I'm with the girls, I got my courage up cause I've been drinking. Been thinking about our conversation, how you had me like, ooh, hey love, where you been? I've been keeping to myself. I spare time and some money to spend. Can I get to know you while I roll up another one? This type of love life hits. No matter how tough life gets, I could sell my timepiece and see you at my wrist. You like my holiday, your presence always felt like gifts. Unraveling pieces of my person over mimosas. We talk about distances traveled, is bringing us closer. I used to doubt thoughts of love and even laughed at the notion that I could catch a wave when you still I crash in your ocean. I know your daddy pain. You lack belief in a God, yet you a masterpiece and proof the Father's painting is raw. Beautifully made in an image I be calling divine. From the texture of your skin to the acrylics and palm, I'm leaving kisses. If love is patient and blind, it's making sense that when I'm with you, I ain't looking at time. Crazy how quick that shit passed. Spent a year in a moment, never believed in the one, just one hell of a woman. I'm in a section with my people, 7 shots to the head. 7 seconds from calling you 7 numbers again. Fuck getting lucky, these ain't your numbers, just say we connect. I came to get your perspective, you had on rose-tinted lenses, I got them too. Hey love, where you been? I've been keeping to myself.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
And I did get on him about that sample. That's a Smokey Robinson sample.
Oh, that's what you was telling you. Mm-hmm. Dog, like where he be recording that? Like his background shit is like R&B level. Like his background vocals. The way he brings that into his shit is fucking
he even started
lovely.
singing on one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, too, like that shit is nice, bro. Yeah. That's 2 for 2, man. We gonna have to
feature.
Yeah, he gonna have to be first at bat. I'm glad I'm a podcaster now, bro. Y'all out here doing music like this, looking at us. No bullshit though. That's 2 for 2, bro. And then I like that he doesn't sound like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
He sounds, he's in his own little lane and shit.
Yeah.
If I had to compare him to somebody, like, I'm sorry, we just do this here. So he gives me like and he's way better than who I'm about to say. It's just the vibe. And I could be wrong. but he's like on some chance shit. Am I
Yeah,
tripping?
yeah.
Am I tripping?
No, I definitely hear that.
Yeah.
Am I on? I'm
you
on
good.
par with that. All right, yeah. So it's
you
like some
good.
Chance the Rapper shit. I think he's way better than Chance. I don't
So how
really
did
like
you
Chance
come
like that.
across him?
As the greatest music administrator this side of heaven, I have a concert series that I do. It's called the MKE Live Groove Edition. This year was our second season with the MKE Live Groove Summerfest Edition, and he submitted an application to perform. And
I get it. Yeah.
and he came and I tell you, the dude is amazing. He killed it. Everybody that performed at Summerfest killed it, but he definitely.
Well, he just has that. He has a perfect vibe for stage.
And he brings people to the show. He brings them. He's cold though.
Now I want to see him perform.
No, he like when I hear shit like that,
he's cold.
I don't even want to fucking be an artist and shit. I'll just be on this side, bro, reviewing niggas shit. Like, that shit crazy, bro. I think I'm just rusty though. I ain't been in it in a minute, so it's like. But yeah, shout out to Mellow Tune, bro. 2 for 2, fam. I fuck with you, bro. I'm rocking with that.
Let's go. All right, so now we're gonna get in some topics.
The topics.
Yeah.
And we picked the perfect ones for Aichelle.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So the first one,
It's
we'll
about to
just
get
do it
live.
because it's a reading one. So we'll just do that. We gonna do the Rock Nation distribution debacle. This is just basically saying how Russ was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just read it real quick. I'll just skim through it. But he said, Rock Nation dropped their new music distribution platform with an 85-15 split. Artists keep 85%. Rock Nations get 15%. Russ said, hold up. Y'all charging 15% just to press upload? Then he doubled down. He said, major labels take 15% off the top two, but at least they come with a whole Avengers team. Radio, marketing, global offices, sales rep, editorial leverage, the works. Rock Nation's platform is basically a self-checkout kiosk at Target, but charging Neiman Marcus prices. Damn. He was like, so he basically was just like, look, economic slap of 2025, $50 a year versus 15% of your whole catalog.
Yeah, that's what.
One is the fixed cost, the other is a tax on your entire career. So basically they were saying, stop getting hypnotized by logos and doing math like it's optional. Y'all be calling it hating. I'm literally educating. Transparency is cool until it ruins your fantasies. Logos be doing spells on people. You've already paid 3 times more than any flat fee distributor. Don't let Rock Nation charge you rent on your own music.
I totally agree.
You agree?
Yeah, Rock Nation didn't just start a distribution company. They already had one. They just opened it up to the public. And if you are someone, this is my camera, right? If you are someone that's planning to sign up with Rock Nation, I want you to do this. Read the terms and agreements, because you are going to be excited. They know everybody in the music industry understands that independent music creatives will spend money on the things that they feel will get them in the positions that they want to be in. So if I am exclusive over here and I'm Rock Nation and people tie Jay-Z to Rock Nation, but we go public, we will get so many people signing up because they feel like they can say, oh, I'm with Rock Nation now. I'm with Jay-Z now. But this is why I say you read the terms and agreements, because you cannot say in their agreements, you cannot say that you are with Rock Nation.
See, and that's where we'll lose so many people.
And you're paying,
where you say read.
And you're paying them
to take your money.
That's with like any distributor. You're paying them. Again, they see that independent music creatives, you don't know, you're not going to read, you're not going to do the basic foundational things that you should be doing as an artist. You should be doing them, but you're not going to do it. And I can tell you anything, but like he said, it's the logos, it's the look, it's the fame, it's the notoriety. I can say this and you're going to be like, oh man, how you get signed with Rock Nation? That's all it is. So
it's a white tee. It's a white tee with the Nike swoosh on.
Yeah.
Same ass white tee you get at the fucking gas station from Habib and them.
Yeah, it's
and they got the Nike swoosh style. It's
what
a
I would compare
$40
it to
shirt.
is like microwave food over an actual cooked meal. They just want that instant gratification of some type of what they think is substance or nutrition, rather than taking the time to
cook your shit,
follow the instructions, follow a recipe and
cook your
get the better result, as opposed to just 3 minutes, bam. You know,
if you're an artist, you happen to see this, you in Milwaukee, this is our hometown, bro. Tell somebody else about it. Be like, man, this is craziness. Because we're all in agreement here. I was in agreement when I read it. As soon as I read it, it was a few weeks ago and I seen it. I was like, what the fuck? I can literally pay this, like he said, $50 a year to 15% of your entire career. Every time you upload something to there, and it's already hard to do streaming already as it is. You know, but Rock Nation is betting on, like how she said, thousands of people are just going to flood.
And they are.
They're just going to flood. They're going to flood. And now maybe one person might not get that many streams, but you do that times 100,000 people signed up. And all that revenue they're just going to get off top. Plus, you're paying to go on there, bro. That shit sounds crazy as hell. But or is there a fee to get in there?
That's like any distributor, right? So I'm going to always tell music artists to have your own website, use Bandcamp or even .biz. I will always say that. Direct to consumer is the greatest asset that independent music creatives have. And because the music industry understand that, that's how they're able to have a Spotify, Tidal, all these different DSPs, because they know that you don't have access, or you won't go and set up your own thing to do it, but you will pay me to do it.
Yeah.
So even when you go to regular distributors, maybe you go to DistroKid, you paying them like anywhere from $20 a year to $100 a year.
I think I paid $45. Yeah.
You're going to pay them to put your music on social media. You're going to pay them to put your music. If you do TuneCore, you're going to pay them for publishing. You're going to pay them to do all of those things. Yeah. Now DistroKid is starting to do merchandise. You can pay them $6 a month and do your merchandise when you should just have your own website. Save yourself a lot of money, and you're paying them money, and you're giving them 15 to 20% of everything that you do. That's why I say read the terms and agreements. And with AI, it's endless things that people can do now.
Do you know if Bandcamp or anything like that, where you have your own website, do you know if they direct upload to like Facebook, Instagram and shit like that through the stories and shit? So that's one thing I always wonder, because I have my own website, but that's one of the main reasons why I utilize
that's the main reasons why. People, but you know that all of the different platforms, you can literally go directly to them and upload your music. Like I was talking to an artist last night, and I was like, TikTok actually has a digital distributor where you can upload your music through TikTok and it'll put it everywhere. But for me,
and they'll pay you.
Yeah, but for me, this is my thing, right? Music artists now, back when I was growing up, I'm 45. Back when I was growing up, people sold CDs, mixtapes, vinyl, cassettes. They sold music. Yep. Now artists just upload their music. They spend all that money and upload their music so people can hear them. That's it.
Yeah.
You as an artist now, where you selling your music at? Oh, I don't sell it. Go grab it from Spotify or Apple. I said, right, when you upload it, we'll use DistroKid. When you upload your music to DistroKid, right, they tell you they're sending your music to 150 plus stores or platforms. 150 plus, but music artists only promote 2, Spotify and Apple.
Yep.
Yeah.
That means there's 148 other stores that your music is in, or platforms that your music is in, that you haven't even tapped into yet. And most music creatives see money on their thing. You could actually click that money and it'll tell you the actual platforms where your money is coming from.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you should be promoting with those platforms.
Yeah.
But I will always tell you, own website, Bandcamp, and you should go direct to consumer. Streaming, you need 314 streams to get $1.
You need one download for $1 to get $1.
You can sell your single for $5.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see the difference?
Your own website, yeah.
So would it be a good idea to have a website and still be on DSPs?
I mean, yeah, but you should do that first. Sell your music to the people first, and then that should be like your last thing.
To me personally, I feel like the DSPs is such a not that it's a good thing, but it's a thing I feel like was so necessary because it's the most listened to by people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ask anybody, they're not going to be like, oh, I go on Bandcamp and download my favorite artist's music. They don't say
You know why? Because nobody talks about that. But there are people that
I know there are people that do it. I'm just saying, but
nobody is not talked about.
No, because 9 out of 10 people, you're gonna be like, hey, where do you listen to your music? And they're gonna say,
and some
Apple
of them don't. And some of them don't use Apple or Spotify or YouTube or Tidal or
because I listen
Amazon.
to music on YouTube. But Tidal, that shit fell off too, right? Wasn't that
no? It's
Rock
still
Nation and shit?
it's still there.
Well,
they got a
sold,
whole
right?
they got a whole thing that they're doing right now. If you upload your music directly to Tidal. Everybody is understanding that independent music creatives, like for a minute, independent music creatives didn't need the music industry because we can just put our music out there. Yeah. Now they're saying, oh, you need merchandise, you need video, you need all these different things.
Trying to tap into all that.
So they already tapped into that. Spotify realized that music creatives needed a way to get their music directly to people. So they created a tech thing or a platform where you can upload your music and people can instantly listen to it. So music artists, Spotify makes millions of dollars a day. 200,000 music artists upload their music on Spotify. Spotify said 100,000 of you do not even press play on your own song. 100,000 songs do not get one play, but everybody's uploading their music. Everybody's go get it. It's all available on all platforms. Yeah. Which platforms?
That's crazy to think about. All I do is play my own song.
Yeah, that's great. I listen to that shit 1,000 times.
I'm pretty sure most of the money in my account has
come from you.
No, yeah, but I don't see the benefit in that, and I really don't. At this point, they just think we're stupid as fuck. Like, for them to even try to launch that out.
You don't remember Lil Russell was like, hey, Rock Nation came to him and was like.
Yeah, and tried to hit him with some bullshit.
Yeah.
Didn't put a dollar amount type shit.
Yeah.
Sign this contract.
But it's so many different, like, scenarios where things like that have happened. And
they
people
just think we're just dumb as hell. Because, I mean, just at the
they don't think we're dumb as hell.
No,
they know there's dumb people out here and they trying to find them.
They look at the
think about
data.
it. You literally got to think about it. Hey, DistroKid, and this is like, aside from what she was saying, you know what I'm saying, like because DistroKid probably you could do it better than that. But I'm saying let's just talk about DSPs and distribution. You got DistroKid, you pay $39 a year, and you could upload unlimited fucking whatever. And they'll pay you whatever streams, whatever. Then on the other end, you got this Rock Nation shit coming up. The exact same shit, bro. Yeah. We need 15%. Why, motherfucker? Why would I do that?
Wait,
man? Why the fuck?
But you guys don't know that you're giving 15 to 20% to DistroKid though.
You said you are. You saying that because
you are. You're paying $39 a month. Or $39 a year, but you're still giving them 15 to 20% to be the administrator for collecting your royalties from the different streaming sites. That's why you got to read it. That's why the terms and agreement, they tell you that.
So I'll see what that changes everything then.
Yeah.
So does
from my understanding, DistroKid doesn't take anything.
Every distributor takes something.
Well, they take something. They just don't know. Yeah. By the time
it's 15 to 20%. By the time you don't care what it is because you're seeing money.
Well, then that changes everything because I'm thinking that they, that they take their cut from what you're paying to upload.
Everybody do.
Payment.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if that's the case, then is the 15% Rock Nation taking the same? 15%.
But people are going to go with Rock Nation. More people are going to gravitate because
of the name
and the person that it's associated with. That's like,
but if it's the same,
that's like when it was like first it was TuneCore and CD Baby, and then DistroKid came, and
TuneCore was the original.
Then TuneCore and CD Baby came out like around the same time.
I just remember TuneCore. Everybody.
So then it was like all the hip hop people use TuneCore and like the singer songwriters and all of those use CD Baby. Then DistroKid came. Then everybody's like, "Oh, we got to use DistroKid." If you ask an artist today, "Why did you sign up with DistroKid?" Well, my homeboy or the producer or the engineer told people to go to DistroKid.
Well, not that. It's because they promote that you pay $40 a year and they're not going to take
But then remember when United Masters came in, and then it was like, "Oh, we can get in the sync, we can get in the NBA, we can do all these different things." Then they started signing actual artists. United Masters started signing actual artists, or artists were representing United Masters, but they all do the same thing and they all take a percentage, whether it's 8% to 20%. They all do that.
That changes the whole thing for me. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, because if they're doing that anyways, and Rock Nation is actually openly telling you, I'm taking 15%.
But you still got to read the terms and agreements, because it's more like you're going to sign to Rock Nation. You can't say that you are signed to Rock Nation. You just
Which I
using
wouldn't. I don't say
distribution.
that. I'm Distro Kid. I'm signed Distro Kid.
Right.
Milwaukee, Milwaukee finna go crazy.
I was
Nigga, I'm
about to
Rock Nation. Milwaukee finna go crazy. Everybody signing Rock Nation.
That's what we were. That's what like
Rock
many
boys
of the
in the
music
building tonight.
For real.
Many of the music people that work in the music industry is like, oh yeah, it's gonna open the floodgates because people that they want to be signed to Rock Nation. So
I feel
it's
that. I feel what
that.
you're saying. Yeah, the name itself is,
Yeah.
but it does change it a little bit for me. I guess
me and Cole
now
are
I gotta
label
go
mates.
reread my shit
You should.
and then take all my shit off because I'm not one of the people that's gonna say, oh, I'm with Rock Nation now. But if it makes more sense, shit. If you're putting it out front, I might actually respect that more, bro. My whole shit just flipped. My whole
They
fucking
literally
thing.
they're doing the same thing in it's all in the terms and agreement.
But they're just putting it out.
But people don't.
We
But
need
people don't
15%.
read it.
We're gonna have a terms and agreements episode.
Yeah, for real. We need the whole thing.
Like for real, I be telling people that get their beats from B-sides. I said you need to read your leasing agreements because it'll say you can't use it for commercial work. It's only for non commercial promotional work.
Yeah.
You can't register with a DSP. You can't register with your performance rights organization. You can't. It's a lot of you can't. You can only have
Yeah, I
one
seen
music
that.
video.
Yeah.
And most people don't know that if you are in a studio and you got the music playing in the background and you got the video, that's your one music video. Now you have to go back and renew the lease because you trying to do another music video.
Dang.
That's wild.
Sorry to like.
No, that shit. That's what people need to know.
Game, yeah.
All right, this next topic. Did you know what it was about, or you want to just play the video?
Just go ahead and run the video. Yep.
Instagram always do that, bro.
When I tell you the industry is about to hate me for this, Crucial Music. Crucial Music. That's the sync agency that everybody uses. Is one of the oldest. It's one of the most reputable. And on top of that, I'm going to tell you where the trick is, okay? Everybody knows when, as far as the gurus and I want to talk, they all say one thing. Hey, when you sign up for a publisher, you want to go with Songtrust and you want to go with TuneCore Publishing. The one thing that you cannot have in order to be signed with Crucial Music is you cannot be with Songtrust and you cannot be with TuneCore Publishing. That's just one of the tricks that I'm just letting y'all know. It's a whole narrative going around. Everybody's saying it. Sign up with Songtrust. Sign up with... Don't do it if you're looking to be in sync. Okay? In sync licensing. If you're trying to do that, again, it's the knowing. It's the understanding of the strategy, what you're trying to do. And then you move accordingly. Because you're not going to just make one song, 5 songs, 10 songs. You're going to make however many songs you're going to make in a day, in a week, right? I'll start exposing and I'm going to keep exposing. I mean, they're going to shut me up. They're going to shut me down. But either way, I'm just letting y'all know, look at how it's designed. Okay. All the TV networks and all of the editors, I'm telling you, every artist that I know, every producer that I know that has gotten a commercial placement, a TV show, whatever. Listen, Crucial Music, sign up today. And if you don't have, if you have a renewal date, cancel that. Because if you're trying to get into sync, that's the play.
Makes you wonder if they're like, the gurus and shit are telling you to sign up for those, like I think she said TuneCore Publishing or some other shit like that, so that basically the avenue for their artists is clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like get you the fuck out the way.
Yeah. So we'll get all the sync deals because you're already signed up for these two, so you don't qualify anyways.
But just real quick, because videos like this be killing me, because she said a lot but really ain't say shit. But in the caption is where she really said what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was like, a lot of advice you hear is recycled, not lives. That's why we got Aichelle on here, bro. Because my shit definitely recycled for the most part. But I'm speaking from real sync experience. Real pitching, real conversations, real placements. The shit that most artists never hear is Crucial Music is one of the oldest and most trusted sync agencies in the industry. TuneCore or Songtrust will administer your catalog, but Crucial won't accept you. Bottom line. Sync a strategy. Now, the first comment on there, somebody said, only problem is Crucial Music wants 100% of your publishing shares. Read the fine print. Do you know anything?
I told you to read. You gotta read.
You know what I'm saying? So
I tell music artists every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday, you need to have your own publishing company. You can have your own publishing company. Never give away your publishing to anybody. I would scream loudly, don't go to Song Trust. Don't go to TuneCore. You're going to pay them anywhere from $75 to $100 up front, and then you're giving them 15 to 20%. You're going to pay Song Trust $100 up front, and then you're giving them 15 to 20% to collect your publishing when you can do that yourself.
Right.
And then it takes them, if you are with them and you tell them you don't want to use them, it takes them 12 months for them to say or to release it. And then with TuneCore, if you do get into sync, they're going to take 50% on top of everything that you've already given them. And then if you are a music creative looking to get into sync, stop using YouTube beats because you can't get in. Don't have any samples because you can't get in. There's so many different things, but nobody's going to tell you that because they will rather take your money.
Yeah.
So they'll accept it, but you're not finna get on shit.
No.
Even if you cleared the sample?
If you cleared it, then that's another thing. But how many artists are
but you're saying if you haven't taken the proper steps,
because music sync licenses, sync libraries, they want to know that you're a one-stop shop. If you have 5 people on a song, that means that they have to go to 5 different people to get it cleared. They want to only go to one person at one time.
One source,
to get it all together. They want to know that you have all the split sheets, all the agreements, everything. You have all of that. One-stop shop.
Real quick, what is a sync license?
A sync license is any time that your music is attached to a video or a movie or a documentary, anything like that. It's a license that is paid out to the person whose music it is. So
if you're like on an ESPN commercial or some shit,
you get paid
every time it spins and that payment comes out.
You know, when I asked you if y'all play music on this podcast because you put it on different social medias, every time your music is used on any social media, that's a micro sync. Anytime your music is synced to a video, it's sync. You get paid for that. Everything.
So like if I did like a promo video right now, I had Illy's song on it.
Everything.
He ain't on it or nothing. It's just something to show like a club scene or something.
Yeah. It's all it takes is 30 seconds.
Right? That's crazy. So yeah, that's something I want to get into right there. That's way better than
so like you hear all the artists talking, sync, I gotta get in the sync, but you don't even know that you have to own the music. Let's start there. You have to own the music. You need to have paperwork for every part of that music. If you plan to be in a Black Panther 3, you need to have ownership of as much as you can, or if you have another agreement, put a work for hire. If you have another person you're working with, get a work for hire agreement so that you own the intellectual property of that, so that when you go to Black Panther 3, you have all of this. I'm a one-stop shop. I have all the files. I have everything right here, so I can just give it over to you, and then you'll give me the money for it.
Yeah, what's crazy is I was talking to Corey Piper at the gym the other day, and he was saying that for one of the records that he did a sync licensing with, it took I think he said 6 to 8 months to even get it to be accepted, because they had to keep going back and forth to get people's signatures on certain things. And then there was deadlines by when they needed the signatures. And one person didn't sign it, then they had to restart the process.
And imagine Black Panther 3 is coming out and they we really want to use your song. And then
that's
dragging your feet.
To get signatures.
Yeah.
But that's why she's saying,
crazy.
That's why she's saying have it all. And that's why the next time I do, which I will soon actually, but the next time I do jump into the music, but the next time I do jump into the music, I'm not doing nothing without that shit being properly documented first. Before we even feature, before we do anything, let's sign this paperwork. If you don't got your publishing information, then you need to get that before we do this, bro, because it has to be ready to go.
Yeah, and that's what I be saying about music artists who just upload their music to streaming platforms or anything like that, right? They don't think, back in the days, it was okay, we trying to get on the radio. And so we did everything that you need to do to get on the radio. You know that you have to radio register your music.
Yeah.
So whenever you get ready to put music out, you have to put it in all the different systems. And then people nowadays just upload it. They don't register it. So if I'm a DJ and I'm mixing and I'm doing the midday mix, and I hear your song and I'm like, oh, this is dope. Let me put this over the top of this beat. Now I played your song on the radio, but you're not going to get money because it's not registered. So before you do anything, you should be registering your music with all of the 9 different organizations.
And not only that, like
9 organizations.
Like I said earlier, my biggest thing now, since I've had my business outside of music, is to bring value to everybody that I, am associated with and am around. So, and that also has now leaked into my music, where that's the biggest reason why I want to like start getting my paperwork and shit, because I want not only myself to get paid, but I want to bring value to the people that I work with so they can get paid and fucking, teamwork make the dream work type thing,
See, like this is where I be talking to music artists, right? Because it's like, the moment you decide to become an artist, you should go into, you are an actual business, because this is the music business. You are an actual business, but nobody has taught you business. So you don't know how to operate. You just do what you saw your uncles or the homeboys or homegirls in the neighborhood do. And so now you releasing music, you're uploaded. There's no rollouts. There's really nothing really. It's just dropping it and then it's go get it, and then by Monday, or you drop it on Monday, by Wednesday you already got a whole new album or EP or a mixtape out. Like you said, you did how many songs in a year?
Yeah, I did 52, so a song a week.
And you registered all 52 of those songs?
Not all of them. I was moving as fast as I could. I would do what I could with some of them, and the other
that's
ones
the
I didn't.
thing though, right? The music
I was also doing videos.
You trying to get in the music industry. I have a thing about videos. No shot to you, SG, but I have a thing about music videos. Right? We living in a digital age. You're spending money to create a music video that you're only going to put on social media. You're not thinking, I could do film festivals, I can do Grammy, I could do Billboard Awards, AMA Awards, I can do all of those things. When we were coming up, we thought about those things. Y'all just, I want you to hear me and I want you to see me and I want you to pat me on my back and tell me I did a good job. You spend $800 on a music video. I don't know how much people pay for music videos nowadays, but $800. You spend $800 on a music video. You're only going to put it up on social media. You have $1,000 phone. If you have an iPhone or a Android or whatever, it's about $1,000 nowadays. You can create content with the phone that you have in your hand and save yourself $800 for a music video. Why are you creating music videos in 2025, 2026 anyways?
Especially if you're not doing it for what you're saying. Yeah,
I see what you're saying, but there's a certain look that can, that it gets you as far as it gets you.
How many views you got on your music video?
Well, not even only the music video, like, cause you can make short clips and shit, but take LaRussell, for instance, when LaRussell puts up his short clips, he still color corrects them and he does all of that, which that takes a certain, person with certain knowledge and an eye for, the visual aspect of things, like even with what we're doing right now, like I've tried to work those fucking cameras by myself.
But you got somebody who can do it, right?
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, you're spending money. You're spending money on that, but you don't even own your name.
Right.
Have you trademarked your name?
Yes. So trademark, copyrighted, the name, like I got the ASCAP, BMIs. I've done the initial first step stuff, but it's like, once I came across the 52 songs a week, that's where like,
but that's
trying to move at such a fast pace, and then how the industry has like now everything's got to be.
No, that
was yesterday's song.
That's something you heard him say is recycled. That's something that people recycle. That's like people recycle that. People attention spans aren't long nowadays, but you still drop 52 songs, right? People attention spans.
Well,
not gonna listen to that.
He's told me that the same thing. Like, if I was you, I would spin the block on those and then really promote them right.
And this is what I'm saying. So 2026, you don't have to drop anything because you got 52 songs that you can promote the whole entire time. But this is what I'm saying, right?
Shit, 52, you could do 3 years solid work.
And really have a successful career with that. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Music creatives they're in survival mode, so they only do what they have seen.
Mm-hmm.
They only do what they've seen, so they keep dropping, and they have now it's like sync next. Everybody gonna keep talking about catalogs. It's like, I got a catalog, but your catalog isn't worth anything. I posted this on my Facebook. Your catalog isn't worth anything because it's not registered anywhere. You haven't made any money off of it. Maybe you made $200 off of DistroKid or something, but you haven't.
Man, you don't
own.
Right.
You don't own the intellectual property. You don't own any parts.
Who
of
gave
it.
you the password?
I think I did. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, no,
God.
but that's my thing. It's like ownership. Like that's the most important. Like I always use this like with Dolly Parton, right? People actually think that Whitney Houston wrote and sung "I Will Always Love You," but it was actually Dolly Parton wrote that in like 1960 something. So from 1960 to 2025, Dolly Parton owned 100% of that. So she been getting paid off of that from the 60s all the way up until now. Nobody else owned that, just her. So whatever she do with it, and she got 978 plus songs in her catalog. Her catalog is worth a lot because she understands ownership. People of color, especially hip hop artists, they don't understand ownership. They just understand, I got to release, I got to drop this because my fans, the people want it, but nobody even go and check their analytics to see what people are actually gravitating to. So you're just dropping music because you have gotten the habit of dropping music, not actually sit down and see what's actually doing something. I asked you about your music video early because if you are a music video, if you create content, I'm not going to use you. Most music creatives are uploading content on different platforms, but their content get more attention than their actual music video. So now you spend $800 on a music video that's just sitting on the videographer page or your page, and you don't even direct people over to your YouTube, but you run ads on your YouTube, but you don't direct people over to your YouTube because you're stuck on Facebook or Instagram. When TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch are the top paying, actually Snapchat pays the most as a social
And the way
media.
they got it set up now is like, because that's one thing I do. Like I always put my YouTube links in like my stories or like my statuses and stuff like that. But then the way the analytics is set up now, they show those posts less to people if it has like a link from another platform. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but that's why you should be on all the platforms because all of them are monetized.
Yeah.
You're waiting for your music money when you can actually be getting TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat, everybody money.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about Twitch. Twitch is crazy.
Yeah.
So real quick before we wrap this up, ballpark figure to be in the position to take advantage of all these things. What do you think an artist is looking at spending just ballpark just to launch themselves?
With the
like
whole...
to be in position like how you said, hey, when you drop this, you want to do all these steps, but what's the basic ballpark figure for like to have your name registered, trademarked, ASCAP, publishing company?
So let's see. It's $350 to trademark your name.
Let me go grab my wallet.
It's $350 to trademark your name. If you're in the state of Wisconsin, it costs $15 to trademark your name in Wisconsin, your name or your logo, and that gives you first in rights, first in time. So if maybe you don't have $350 today, but you got $15, you could trademark your name. Okay. So it's $350 for the national federal trademark. It's $45 if you're doing a single, the copyright, or $85 if you're doing a collection of 10. So that's like four and some change. Then I would encourage you to go to ASCAP because you get a free writer and a free publisher. Then you're going to do Harry Fox. That's $100. So right now we probably like $600. Everything else I will tell you to do is free. So it's like $600-$700.
About $600 or $700 just to get the foundation set.
Yeah.
For the future, then you got to bust your other moves.
Yeah. I mean, if you come to me, I do have my own personal fee. So
So
I could get you together.
Plus like a couple hundred for your personal fee, maybe a stack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could get you together.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
And there's no reason why
$3,500.
And there's no reason why you don't do it, especially if you got 5 pairs of the new latest Jordans or you got a PlayStation 5 or anything like that. There's no reason why you should.
Or you got a MacBook Pro sitting in front of you.
Yeah.
Chill, bro. My shit from 2018.
Yeah. If you got an iPhone in your hand that costs $1,000.
Listen, we're not gonna talk about that. Nah, but yeah, we highly appreciate your knowledge and you being here to let people know the ins and outs we could obviously talk about this for hours on hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we didn't even get to call nobody out. Y'all lucky, fam.
Right. So that concludes this episode of the All 414 All podcast, brought to you by Illy, Street Team Hectic, Lethal of Third Ward Studios, SG Films, and our guest for episode 21, Aichelle.
The greatest music administrator this side of heaven.
You say it better than anybody, so that's why I had to pass it over to you. If you haven't already, we encourage you to take a moment to like this video. Second, leave us a comment about the topic that interests you the most. And third, and most important, subscribe to the channel so that you can get the new content notifications. Thank you for watching, and come back for the next episode of the All 414 All podcast.
Register your music, you bum. No, I was playing.